What's up guys, Jamie Grace here. Welcome to my channel. Usually I do videos on Mondays and Fridays. It's a Saturday. I thought it was a Friday. This is what happens when you come home from tour. I'm filming this little segment on my phone for those of you guys that want a quick answer, or you can keep watching this video. But instead of asking yourself, what age should I start dating? Maybe ask yourself, what's the intention behind a relationship? And ask yourself if you want a long-term relationship or if you want a short-term relationship. Now, I can only speak for experience, and I've known since I was about 14 years old that I wanted a long-term relationship that would eventually lead into marriage. And so I decided to wait until I was old enough to actually commit to something that could be a long-term relationship, to go on dates. Some people might say that you don't learn enough about yourself if you don't go out on dates, if you don't explore, if you don't get out there. And that's true. You can learn about yourself in that way. But if the only way that you think you can learn about yourself is by spending time with other people, then that's putting way too much pressure on other people and not valuing yourself and your own experiences enough. Okay, yeah, let's stay tuned for the rest of the video. A lot of you guys ask me, a lot of you guys DM me on Instagram, you say, is it worth pursuing this? We're only in this grade, or we're only this old. How do we know if it's the right time for us? Does it make sense to even start dating or to go out on a date? First of all, if you're a minor, listen to your parents first. Don't go around telling people, well, Jamie Grace said this, so you have to make these decisions for yourself. And like I said, if you're a minor, I'm pretty sure you don't pay bills and you live in your parents' roof, so their rules fine. I know that a lot of people ask that question and ask similar questions. You know, you catch the feelings and you're trying to figure out, okay, is it all right for me to move forward in this, and what should I do? So you guys hear me say this word a lot, and if you watch my videos, then you already know what word is coming, because I always say, you hear me say this word a lot, and that's intention. The word intention is so incredible and beautiful and wonderful, and it can really help you decide what should be the next step for any, you know, big heart moment that you have. It can, asking yourself, what is my intention? It can really help you decide, okay, is it great to take this beyond just being a heart moment and actually do something about it? So, here's my thing. If your intention for, wanting to date someone is because you want, a long-lasting, invested, healthy, wonderful, all those words are so weird, but if you want a great, healthy relationship, then I do think that it's a good time to go out on a date and start getting to know someone on a emotional and, romantical level, and getting to know them and talking and being like, oh, I think your face looks cute sometimes. But if you aren't interested in a long-term relationship, I feel like you're either interested in if it's not long-term, I feel like it's short-term. And I'm trying to figure out why anybody would want to date somebody short-term, because that seems sad, because who wants to go through a breakup? I don't think there's an exact age or formula for dating. I will say, as someone who is happily married, I'm really glad that I didn't start going out on dates until I was in college. That might seem really late to some people, but as I like to graciously make this analogy, when I was in high school, a lot of my friends were dating and making out with different guys and going out on dates. And I was sitting in my room learning how to play guitar, learning how to play the drums, and 10 years later, they're not dating those same guys, and my full-time job is to travel and sing. So personally, I prefer to take my teen years, my middle and high school years, to really invest in my skills and my gifts and my passions and my desires when it came to music. And singing and making music videos and filmmaking. I entered a film festival, my first film festival, when I was a teenager. And not a lot of people know that because I just don't talk about it a ton, but that's what I was doing when I was a teenager instead of dating. And I'm really glad that I saved going out on dates until I was older and really had an understanding of who I was and what I wanted. And yeah, of course, when I was in college, I still didn't fully know everything about myself. I mean, I'm 26, I still don't. There's still so much more life to learn, but I definitely know more now than I did at 12 years old. And I mean, I feel like that should be true for everyone. If you don't know more at 26 than you do at 12, I don't know why you're on YouTube. So ask yourself that question. What is your intention for wanting to enter into a dating relationship, or wanting to enter into a courtship, or wanting to spend some time with someone? And if your intention is because the guy in your class is super cute and you think that you guys could have a lot of fun together, and he makes you laugh and he makes you smile, then maybe it's okay to realize, oh, he might be a good friend that just so happens to be attractive, and I don't have to be 14 or 15 years old in a romantic relationship with him and taking up space in my Instagram bio with a lock and a key and the date that we started dating, when really the date that I should be focused on is my SATs so I can focus on my dreams and goals. I feel like that was a little sassier than I intended. I'm not ever gonna tell anybody like what to do, except for when people ask me for specific advice, which this happens on the podcast a lot. I tell people kind of like exactly what I think. But I'm really happy that I didn't go on dates in high school. I definitely was not the coolest kid, you know? People were kind of like, oh, why aren't you going on dates? But I'm glad I waited. I'm glad I had friends that were cool and maybe I thought they looked nice or whatever, but I didn't force romantic relationships as a child. I was able to really spend my childhood and my teen years being a child and being a teenager, and I'm really glad that I spent those years doing that, and I'm really glad that my husband and I agree on that, so that someday when we have children, when we have teenage daughters, we don't ever plan to look at our daughters and say, this is the exact age that you can begin going on a date, because that's not how we want to raise our daughters when we have them someday. This is not an announcement, y'all quit getting giddy over there, but like, I'm excited about the fact that we've already planned to raise our daughters and our sons to be intentional, to guard their own hearts, to not expect that to be anybody else's job but their own, to guard their own hearts and to be intentional with everything in life, with the food you eat, the people you surround yourself with, the people that you like, the music you listen to, the movies you watch, just to be intentional and to know that our hearts are valuable, our time is valuable, your time is so valuable, and it's okay if you don't want to spend your time and your heart and your energy and your body. It's okay if you want to not be in an exclusive one-on-one, just me and this other human against the world situation while you are figuring out who you want to be and what dreams you have and how you're going to pursue them. And I mean, it's okay to wait. I'm not telling you guys what to do. I'm just saying that you're asking me this question a whole lot. I'm really glad that I waited, and it's okay if you want to wait as well. The world is not going to run out of good-looking, good value system people people who love to eat good food and just show love and be kind. The world's not going to run out of good people. I know sometimes if you turn on the news, it might seem a little bit crazy out there, but the world is not going to run out of good people. You don't have to try to snatch one up or grab one up because you just got your hormones happening and you freaking out and you one's around, oh Lord, what am I supposed to do with this? Figure it out. Like, just breathe. Take a moment. It's okay to wait. Go do your homework. Alright guys, if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs up anyway, because the thumbs down is broken. And click on the screen to subscribe, check out more of my videos and all of that stuff. Also, you can check out my podcast, Wait It Out. I do recommend it for 17 to 18 and up because it is a clean podcast. I don't know why I did air quotes. It's a clean podcast, but we do talk about real life stuff. So just be mindful of that. If you watch PG-13 movies though, I think you'll be fine. Alright guys, I love you so much. I'll see, wait, what is that? I'm so tired. I love you so much. I'll see you soon. I miss you already. Bye.